Hello my fashion lovers, welcome to today's tutorial. On today's tutorial we'll be looking at how to cut a bishop collar neck. Bishop collar neck. And before we start, you have to take the neckline you're going to sew. You're going to take your dress, measure round the neckline. Take your dress, measure round the neckline. And for this neckline, what I have is 18 inches, including the zipper allowance. Go ahead and add the zipper allowance because the zipper line is going to get to the collar. After measuring it, the neckline, you go ahead and draft. I'll be using this white paper to show you how to draft a bishop collar neckline. The paper is going to be on fold. It's going to be on fold. And at the edge of the paper, the folded part, I'll measure 1 inch. I'll go up by 1 inch. And at this edge, I will come in by 1 inch. Come in by 1 inch. And you're going to connect the lines. You can use your free hand to connect. If you don't have the ruler to connect, you can use your free hand to connect. The folded part, you go ahead and connect. If you don't have this, you can use your free hand to connect. And on the down parts, the length of the wideness of the collar is going to be 1 inch. Go ahead and mark it, measure it down and mark. Take it round. Like I told you, the neckline I'm working with is 18 inches, so I'm going to divide because the paper is on fold. I've divided it into 2, so I'm going to mark 9. I'm going to measure out 9 because this is longer than 9 inches, so I'm going to measure out 9 inches and mark. Connect your line. You go ahead and measure the down parts to make sure you have your correct measurements. I've measured out 9. Is on fold. When you open it up, it's going to be 18 inches, and I'm going to cut it out. Here I didn't add any sewing allowance, so when I'm cutting on my main fabric, I'm going to add the sewing allowance. When you open it up, this is what you're going to have for the bishop collar neckline. This is what I have. And now you're going to grab your fabric, and your fabric is going to be on fold to get one piece. The fabric is on fold. I have 2 fabrics there on fold for the lining and the main fabric. I'm cutting everything together. Now you're going to place your pattern paper on it. Make sure that the folded edge is on a straight line. You're not adding any seam allowance on the folded edge. It's only on the two sides and at this end parts. You go ahead and add your sewing allowance. Pin it down and add your sewing allowance. You can use 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch. Go ahead and cut with your sewing allowance. Add your sewing allowance and go ahead and cut it out. And at this edge, add your sewing allowance because you're going to use it to stitch. You cut it out. I have two pieces here. Unfold the main fabric and the lining. The main fabric and the lining. This is what I have. Then you go ahead and iron your, I'm marking the down parts. Then you go ahead and iron your interface. Go ahead and iron your interface. And you're going to sew the upper parts. You're going to sew the upper part of the collar using your sewing allowance. Sew it down. Sew the both sides. And after stitching, this is what you're going to have. And you're going to turn it, notch it so that you have a smooth point. Go ahead and turn it to the right side and give it a good press. And this is what you're going to have. Then grab your fabric and open it up. You're going to attach the one with the gum stay. With the stay, you're going to attach it, the main fabric, you attach it to the neckline. Sew it down. Sew it down. And after sewing, you go ahead, after stitching it down, use the lining and cover it. Fold down 1/2 inch, folding your sewing allowance and sew it down. Go ahead and fold it down and stitch it before attaching your zip. After doing it, you go ahead and attach your zip, and this is what you're going to have. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe, like and comment on my video.